with interview Drury Phebus and Nicole Schuler from Baker, Montana.
In the hands of God, we stand tall. Hands that are mighty to deliver, giving us freedom.
I didn't meet you to not even 2 seconds before I met you. You came in during our interview and sat down, so this is great. And yesterday when I was paddle fishing, same thing. I had never met those people before. They didn't know who I was, vice versa. The sentiment is very positive. It's very pro. And like we said, there was a spill at the Yellowstone River.
Right.
And there's still a lot of positivity.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you, I guess, communicate that to people who have never been here?
Well, part of it is the people that haven't grown up here, haven't lived here any amount of time, don't understand that the big oil and gas companies aren't bad guys. Do they do some things sometimes that could have been handled better? Yeah, they do. Is it unfortunate that these spills and gas leaks and stuff happen? Yeah, it is. But we also have a lot of infrastructure here that people don't understand. This has been going on in this area of our state for over 50 years. Yeah. Oil and gas exploration. This is nothing new to us. Pipelines are nothing new to us. Gas wells are nothing new to us. And we do know that for the most part, these oil and gas companies that are involved when these spills and stuff do happen, they do come in. They do try to work with the communities, the county officials and stuff to get it rectified. Let's get this cleaned up. Let's make this right. People don't see that side of it. And what they also don't understand is that there are pipelines being built all the time. This isn't just the Keystone. And is the Keystone coming? Is it not coming? In fact, right now, we have pipelines being built all over eastern Montana and western North Dakota that nobody even knows about because they're so hung up on what's going to happen with the Keystone and don't understand that these pipelines are being built all the time, gas and oil.
Point you might have missed that Fallon County produces more oil than any county in Montana. Fallon County. Mm-hmm. And we've had two big booms here. And we're looking for the third one.
This town just reminds me so much of Watford City and Killdeer.
Yes.
And I don't want to say Williston because that's
no.
I don't think anything will ever remind me of Williston again.
No.
They got hit so fast, and they were right in the center of everything.
Right.
Like you take a Dickinson where their time will come, but they're going to have plenty of opportunity to prepare.
Right.
It's like for you guys, your time will come, and it sounds like you've got a lot of preparation already done.
Right.
Is that being registered at the state level, at a regional level, in any board of governors, I guess?
The state is recognizing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the state, in fact, when officials from the state come to this end of the state, Fallon County is mentioned a lot.
Okay.
Just because they know what our infrastructure already is. And like Drury said, we are one of the richest counties in the state. Our school district doesn't want for anything. They haven't asked for a mill levy in 20 years.
How's that?
The school district, they haven't asked for a mill levy, what's it been, almost 20 years?
Oh.
Since they last asked for any taxpayer help.
When's the last time the school asked for money?
Oh, well, they've got a lot of money. They really have.
Yeah.
They got
He doesn't even remember that's how long ago it's been.
Fortunately or unfortunately, we were also the richest school district in the state.
Sure.
And a couple of years ago, 2 sessions ago, the state passed legislation that put a cap on how much schools could have in their general fund, and it was set at $35 million. And let's just say that Baker School District, everything got redone so that we didn't lose the money to the state.
You filled that cup really fast.
Very fast.
Yeah.
We have a brand new state-of-the-art all-weather track, all-weather football field with AstroTurf, brand new bleachers, stadium.
Is that paid for?
Paid for. We built at the middle school, or what they call the middle school at Longfellow School, a brand new gymnasium with state-of-the-art sound for all of our concerts and stuff to be held there. Paid for. Lots of upgrades to our science classrooms. Our high school science classrooms were completely gutted and remodeled and have the latest, greatest state-of-the-art equipment they can have in the last 2 years.
And we praise you, Lord. Help for what your hands have done. You're amazing. You're amazing, you are.
We got here is crude oil, 100 million years in the making. Oh, this stuff. If you like fine wine, you'll love fine oil, because we got it here, right here.
When was that oil brought out of the ground?
This was brought out of the ground about 3 days ago. It's just now seeing the light of day for the first time in 100 million years. The product of plant and animal water, animal matter, compressed 1.5 miles underground, fermenting with a little help from bacteria. And voila, we got it.
Could your car run on that oil right there?
The car wouldn't, but I could dump it directly into a diesel burning type application and go right down the road. It would smoke a little bit because it's not refined yet, but I mean it's basically the equivalent of diesel 3 coming right out of the ground. Diesel 1 being highly refined, you know, diesel 2 being good enough for the older engines, and diesel 3 which would still work. But this is nectar of the gods. It doesn't get any better than this.
And where are you from?
Seattle, Washington,
How long you been in town?
6.5 months.